With dehydration, you can, your climate control isn't so sensitive.
Yeah, we live on a creek bottom. And there's no, eventually, once I get my head on a tractor and stuff like that, I want to do it above ground, you know, basically, is, you know, build a cinder block or rock, stone deal. We want to cover it with dirt, you know, and make it like a cellar, shelter, bomb shelter, whatever you want to call it, you know. Even a bus, you know, that's covered up like a hill or whatever. Stuff, you know, that dreams or goals that we may have around there for that. But when you live in a creek bottom, there's no digging, no cellar, man.
No.
You know, you dig down 2 or 3 feet, man, you're swimming. So, anyway, keep going on your, as far as the storage, yeah, there's no way for us at this time and where we're at, as far as the stuff, because we do have some, I mean, obviously we have canned stuff, but we do have some, I'm talking bottles, you know, bottles of stuff, you know, that canned, you know, whether it be stuff that she did back when, you know, we were, because she used to can with her mom stuff all the time. But it's just something for us for storing that kind of stuff right now is it just takes up more space.
And energy.
And energy in the heating area. So, man, we do a lot of cans, but mostly, like she said, dried.
Yeah.
And we're totally into dried goods. You know, and, it's something that, a benefit that we, you know, you always got to be careful about what you say too, man, but a benefit that we do have, but depending on what happened in the world could go away just like anything else, so that you prepare could go away too, is Miss Kitty will always fall back as far as the meat when I'm saying we need to store, you know, more canned meat or we need to do this. Whoa.
Spam.
Man, we're getting a lot of spam numbers. If you answer those, then you get 10 times more. And they're using local zip codes and stuff. Or zip codes. Local area codes and stuff with that these days. But, man, dude, this video is going to be all chopped up, so we keep getting interrupted by things. I made me lose my train of thought again. Oh, it's Miss Kitty's always, and she always does it. And I always just kind of, is putting reliance on all the quail and the turkeys and the deer and the bears and the, you know, the animals that are in our creek bottom and stuff all the time. The only thing that, you know, it's the quail. I mean, we have thousands of quail. But like right now they've moved out, you know, they've moved up the creek. I know I could go up the creek.
If I store protein in the form of peanut butter, nuts, and beans, and
you
then
just
we
know your man's gonna go get you some meat.
And then we supplement that with fresh on the hook meat, then I mean that'll take you a long way.
Yeah, old Chad said something about that. So yeah, I like to store my meat on the hoof, and I guess I didn't think it was very funny, but I said, yeah, I store my meat on the hoof too at the neighbors. And that's where, you know, I mean, man, I'm just, you know, they go there. But I mean, I had somebody comment about, what were they calling it, soft prepping or whatever, you know. Basically they were, you know, referring to if the world was in chaos, you know, fend for yourself, man killing man type of thing, you know, is you don't want to be the soft prepper, put, you know, people are saying like putting myself out there and telling them everything I got. You couldn't find this stuff, first of all. But that's when you talk about, man, we're surrounded by, you know, man, I work for rancher, you know, I mean, I take care of fish fences for the Forest Service and ranchers, and you know, there's thousands of cattle within
our valley.
Yeah, within a walk, man. I can walk across the thing, you know, out of the creek bottom and out onto a field and stuff, you know. So just, you know, these are things, and these are definitely things you put in your memory bank, man. Just like the guy was saying, the soft preppers, you know, they do it. Another thing I was thinking too is, you know, you hear me and Miss Kitty talking, you know, we'll talk about the kids and stuff. But there's a group of us, man. There's, you know, if it ever went bad, we have a small army, so we're, you know, with a lot of guns. So I mean, it's not, you know, would we be at the homestead? Who knows? It just depends on what was going on.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you either. We have 2 other places to go that I would never put on this video or anywhere ever. So, you know, man, if it got to where the homestead wasn't the place, whether we had to walk there or pack down our, you know, to do it, it's all, you know, we're taking there. We're stocked up and ready. So I mean, that's just something when people are saying, be careful about what you put out there. Oh, I ain't ever going to put out everything.
No, and more of what we are putting out there isn't to share.
Isn't
what
prepping
we
it
have.
in the world, right?
It's just a conversation
to help people, man. And we actually had a couple of comments.
And to make you think.
Yeah, to make you think and make sure that you're ready.
Yeah.
You know, man, there's not, man, I don't want nothing crazy in the,
no.
You know, like I said the last ones, man, I definitely ain't wanting the end of the world or waiting for the end of the world or nothing like that. You need to stop it.
I do not.
But to be prepared for anything, just like I said, when I broke off my dang foot, I spent 6 months in a wheelchair, man, and 3 months in a hospital bed, 6 months in a wheelchair, and ran around on, oh, dude. And we ate, if it wasn't for my uncle, because my Uncle Bill was actually working at a place where he loaded vending machines, and we literally survived, and he was the one that was like the sandwiches and all. The jalapeno burgers were amazing. But
he saved our lives.
He saved our lives, man. He would bring, and it was this stuff that they had to pull out of the machines, you know, they'd just throw it away.
Yeah.
So Uncle Bill would bring us boxes, and Bill, he did, man. He fed me and my kids, basically, for all that time, you know, whatever we could do. It was the one time that we signed up for food stamps, and I wasn't even working because at the time I had my own construction business. You know, obviously broke my foot off and stuff. My brother ended up taking over the job that I was on, and I mean, it was just crazy. Miss Kitty was working, and her working was paying us, and we were $50 too much for even getting food stamps. Yeah. I mean, it was just like, what, dude? I finally need some dang help, and I asked for help from the government, and they turned me down. Yeah, screw that. But, all right, but what was other things we were going to talk about?
I actually think that we
covered it. So that's just a little bit, you know, man. I went off, you know, the sideline of the prepping and the shit hits the fan and all that. But really, man, what we're trying to get out there is self-reliance and just being ready for whatever may come down the road. You know, any hardships, man. That you know, it doesn't have to be world-changing. It's just life-changing, man. Life-changing events, man. Any life-changing event.
Yeah, you can have a major catastrophe in your life and it doesn't affect your neighbors because you broke your foot off and it didn't affect
nobody else cares.
No.
You know, but my whole life was in turmoil upside down for me and my kids.
Right.
You know, it's a life-changing event. That's what we're trying to get out there, is to be prepared, man, because we were.
Right.
And, man, we paid the price.
Yeah.
So,
but it did put us where we're at now.
Absolutely.
So,
and the one funny thing, let me tell you this, is at the time when I was running my own business, the construction business, Miss Kitty was working interior designer and all that, and we were both working, you know, we were trying to buy like I said, we bought this piece of crap mobile home that we were just living in, but we were, you know, trying to get our place with a little property and stuff like that. Couldn't qualify, couldn't get a loan, all that stuff. I broke my dang foot off, was in a wheelchair, and what do? We ended up buying a flipping house while we were down.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Well, that was the beginning
of the beginning
market
of the big crash.
crash.
We ended up losing that and everything else.
And how all of that was, that's a whole nother video.
But the difference, when we did lose the house and, you know, the crash and the jobs, everything, you know, always junking the whole time, of course, always. That was what saved us with my foot. Any money and everything that we did to pay the rent on the shop and all that was all junking. But when that did happen, the one thing, that's what I was getting at, the house and all that, and then we lost the crash and everything, that when so many people did, we were prepared for that.
Yeah.
We had everything stocked up, ready. I mean, it was, we'd you never say never, but I'd never, man, I'm not going to never put myself in a situation. I'll always be prepared. Just be self-reliant. That's about it, it, man. This video's probably long. Probably gonna have to make 2 videos out of it. But please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on. The propane tank's full. Yeah. The video's coming. Check out the link down below for some of the treasures. And, of course, the IdahoHillbilly.com, too. And good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise.
We will be back again tomorrow.
See ya!